Funky classic rock.
Talking to Carol-Lyn from Las Vegas right now. Great singer, great talent.
How is it like in Vegas right now? Because you hear different things, you see different things. Give us the skinny. Give us the lowdown on what's really going on there.
Yeah, it's funny you ask, Kiki, because I just finished doing a documentary with John Payne and the rest of Asia, John Payne's band, about this.
Wow.
And it's very bleak. There are very few musicians who are actually playing out, and if they are, it's to an audience of 50 people or less.
Wow.
So you can imagine what ticket prices cost for a small venue like that, and the restrictions that are still in place, mask wearing, social distancing, etc. So, Patrick and I have had many, many shows canceled. At first I was saying that they were just postponed because I just really thought this would only last a short time.
Yep, a lot of people did.
Right. And now we all know that it's going into 2021 and perhaps beyond. So, Patrick and I are just doing our thing and riding the wave, We love music, but it's very bleak right now in Las Vegas, actually.
So my question to you, Carol-Lyn, I spoke with Gunnar Nelson a couple of weeks ago, and him and I talked about the pivot. And, just like a lot of other, businesses are failing, restaurants are closing. How do you think you and John and all of your musician friends, because Vegas is such an epicenter of entertainment and such an amazing place for us to go and have fun and enjoy great shows and talent. How have you guys even talked about how you will pivot to the next thing, and what will that be?
Yeah, you know what, and that is the question, Kiki, because I have lots of musician friends, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
And them thinking about doing anything else is just, they just don't even think about it. They're just waiting for music to come back. And my road in life, I've realized that you have to diversify and you have to have plan B and C and sometimes D. So Patrick and I have been fortunate enough to have day jobs throughout the pandemic. And so we have not been affected by the horrible unemployment situation. We have, my projects. And I have bandmates who are suffering because the governor of our state here in Nevada, Steve Sisolak, is a moron, like other governors in our union. But the system is broken, and these people are not getting any money. They're not getting any assistance or help. I hope that this next stimulus package goes through, so at least some of our friends can go get some groceries and pay their rent.
Oh, my God. That is horrible. Horrible.
It is horrible.
So do you hear your friends talking about moving or, maybe getting a regular... I hate to say that. I do, because I know... I love music as well, the arts. It's just a part of us, who we are. But, you have to eat and you have to pay the bills. That's
what I want most for my friends and bandmates. I want them to have groceries this week. I want them to be able to pay their rent this month. And then if music comes back and we get a gig, awesome. Let's go do that.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, you have to survive. Mm-hmm. And music right now is dead in the water. Music and shows and entertainment on a whole is dead in the water in Las Vegas right now.
And you know what's weird, Carol-Lyn? So I have a couple of friends that I watch on YouTube, and they were just in Florida. And this was literally within the past week. They were at a nightclub, and there was a girl with a band, and there were people dancing with no masks on, and the club was packed. And this is in Florida.
Florida is a different state, and it's governed by a different political party. Now, I know Al said no politics on the show, but my feeling is that it plays into this whole scenario.
That's crazy, though. It's just
like California. We're right next door to California, and I have many, many friends who are musicians. So does Patrick in California. And the same rings true there. There's nothing going on there. Unless you go to the governor's mansion, then he can have a little get-together with entertainment if he wants to. Sorry, sarcasm.
No, we hear it here too. It's just insane because we know there are people hurting. And, how do you think we can help? How do you think, people can reach out and help?
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I have many friends who are putting out music for purchase, merchandise for purchase. Every little bit will help these people who are struggling to just make ends meet. So that's what Patrick and I have been trying to do, is support our friends in this industry who are not as fortunate as us to have some day jobs at this time. Because even if now a musician wanted to get a day job, unemployment is I don't even know the percentage right now. You can't even find a job now.
It's crazy. The numbers came out today. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
It's horrible.
How do you
horrible. But I love what you and Al are doing. You're keeping great music alive, Kiki, and I love you both.
Thank you.
And I hope that we get to see each other soon. And I hope that it's at a concert. We've got some stuff with Lou Graham coming up next year, early next year, and I hope that it doesn't get pushed.
I do too, because it's a smaller show. I personally, Carol-Lyn, my feeling, and again, I could be, out in left field somewhere alone by myself, but I kind of feel like the smaller shows are going to start coming back. They're going to, let those in. And then the big arena shows, I don't think we're going to see those for a couple of years. I mean, that's just my own personal thing. But the smaller shows have to happen. I mean, they got to open the door somewhere.
I agree with you. And that's why musicians entertainers have to adapt or die, my friend.
Yep. You're right. Well, share with us on Facebook, anything we can do to trickle down to everybody and get the word out there. Please let us know, because that's what we're here for.
You're awesome, Kiki. We all love you so much. Thank you for everything that you two do.